Hey guys, it's Ep35 here, and welcome back to episode 35 of my Dortmund career mode. Now in today's episode we're going to be finishing off the January transfer window finally, and we'll also be playing, I think, one or two matches, probably more likely just the one game in today's episode, which is against Hannover. As you can see, we are coming up to that game pretty soon. Before we get into things though, if we could go ahead and hit 40 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. I would really appreciate that because we are getting, hopefully, a little bit closer to 6,000 subscribers. That's the target for the end of the year now, and hopefully we can hit it. We are on track to hit it, so if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Let's crack on with today's episode, though. We are going to be signing some more players, like I said before, as we finish off this transfer window. The first player I'm going to put in a bid for is this guy, Christiansen, who plays for Chelsea. He was on loan at, I think, Borussia Mönchengladbach last season. And we're going to try and sign him. We're going to basically get rid of Brooks as part of this deal. He's not had loads of matches for us, to be honest, although I do quite like him because I think, he's left-footed, nice to have a left-footed centre-back. Christiansen, someone that's had experience in the Bundesliga, he's young and really, really talented, so we're going to try and sign him up. He was suggested in the comments section of the last few videos, to be honest. I just haven't got around to signing him. Not too sure how much he's going to cost, though. Brooks is 15 million, so we're going to go 5 million on Brooks for now. No idea how much Chelsea are going to want for him, but he's a squad rotational player, so we should be able to get him from Chelsea. And I imagine he's probably a lower overall to Brooks, but I think in the long run he's going to be a better player than Brooks is. I also asked you guys to do a quick little vote, or complete the little vote that I had in the description below the last episode, and basically the most voted one was for Origi. He's actually the cheapest option out of the three that I gave you, and he was the one that got the most votes. Modeste actually got the second most votes, and it was Correa as well, surprisingly. I actually thought you'd get a little bit more in terms of the votes, but 25 million is a lot for him. So I think what I'm going to obviously do is sign Origi. He was the most voted for, and we'll have to wait and see what we do about Iheanacho. He is actually transfer listed now. I did that off camera, but I wasn't really too sure exactly whether I was going to sell him or not. I'm kind of just going to wait and see, I think, as the window goes, as the window closes. We're going to leave those two strikers there as well, just in case. You never know, something might happen where we need another striker. I've not got any plans for anything to happen, but I will quickly show you the players I've got transfer listed. Okay, it only says that Brooks is transfer listed. I can assure you Iheanacho is also transfer listed as well. And we'll wait and see whether we do get any more bids in for him, or any bids at all in from him over the next few days, hopefully. But yeah, we've got this game against Hannover coming up now. We'll sim to it, wait and see whether we get any more emails through. As you can see on the side there, Neuer has moved to Man City, so Bayern without their really, really good goalkeeper now. I'm sure they've got somebody who's good enough anyway in goal. And this is the side that I'm going to be playing for the game against Hannover. It's a 5-2-3 again, and we're going to go Donnarumma starting in goal, Passlack as my right wing-back, Aurier, Sewell and Prokop as my centre-backs, with Guerrero as my left wing-back, Sanchez and Rode, they're playing as my midfielders, Dembele on the left-hand side, Schürrle on the right with Emre Mor up front. Prokop starting this game, he can play there, so we're going to give it a go. He's 6'6", very fast, very strong, that sort of thing, so we'll give him a go, see what he's like. That's my bench. A few players missing out here, a few bigger names, which I'm kind of happy to do, to be honest. Going to have to rest players at some point, and I think this is the right game to do it. We need the 3 points. It's an away match, this one. Hopefully we can get ourselves the 3 points that we need, because I think we are sort of 3 or 4 points off second place now, and a little bit more obviously off first place. So we really need to try and win this match to keep up with them. A very festive feel to this game yet again. We've got snow on the ground. I think there was, a moment ago anyway, some snow falling. I don't know whether it's going to continue throughout the match or not. But yeah, we'll just have to deal with that as the game goes on. Like I said though before, we've got to try and win this match. It is a very important one, as all the matches are at the moment, with us trailing behind some of the other teams in front. So yeah, let's just hope for a good performance, get a few goals under our belts, hopefully quite early on as well. And Sanchez holding this one up there, couldn't quite feed it through to Emre Mor. Rode looking for Schürrle, he's going to pull it back here. Emre Mor onto Rode, who hits it on his left foot. It's a decent strike actually for his weak foot. Saved by the goalkeeper. We do have an early corner. Dembele will take it. Sanchez is in there, nearly gets up to it, but Aurier does. Into Schürrle, he can't quite manoeuvre himself for a shot. Sanchez through to Emre Mor, he's going to shoot here, it's a good strike. Roda's going to put it back in. Emre Mor can't get there, headed away. Another good bit of build-up play. Just still lacking that clear-cut opportunity. A few decent chances, but nothing really clear-cut I think we should score from so far. Half-time, still drawing the game 0-0. It's frustrating that we're not winning because we have had definitely the better chances. They've not had any chances whatsoever. So obviously we should really be in the lead, I think. The change will happen fairly soon, but it's difficult to know who to take off. It would probably have to be Roda and try and find a more goal-scoring threat off the bench. Potentially Castro, but this is the sort of game where you'd want Thiago on your bench or something like that to nick a goal. But obviously, he's gone now. I think it was to Barcelona for 60 million, so we're going to have to deal without him now. Oh, it's a penalty. You could see it. Wasn't supposed to. It's the debut. He's giving away a penalty. It's going to be their first shot as well, which is great to see, isn't it? 5 minutes in here. Wasn't intentional, obviously, but he's a big, clumsy person, so he's given away a penalty there, which obviously isn't going to help us. We need to try and save it. Goes without saying. Will we manage to save it, though? Let's find out. I'm going to go right, and he's hit the post. Oh, he went left and hit the post. We have been given a lifeline there. The first shot wasn't even on target. Emery Moore definitely got the pace to outpace the defenders here. Needs to find the pass. Sanchez, he's gone for the pass. Oh, I was tempted to go with Sanchez there, but I thought Roda was providing us a better option. Let's make some changes now, I think. First 2 changes, Aubameyang and Castro coming on. Roda, and we've also got Schürrle coming off as well. Emery Moore's going to go on to the right-hand side, obviously Aubameyang up front. Royce will be the next one to come on if we do need someone else to come on. 30 minutes to go to find a goal. Sanchez winning it back yet again. Aubameyang on the turn. He shot. Oh, what a save. How's he got to that? What a turn. What a shot there for Aubameyang. Just couldn't find the back of the net. Emery Moore's in there. Swings a leg at it, but always going to be difficult to score from there. Final change. Emery Moore to come off. We'll bring on Royce. Dembele's going to go to the right-hand side. See whether he can cut inside on his left foot from that position. Aubameyang onto Dembele. Come on, Dembele, pick the right pass. It's gone to Royce, the wrong pass. He's cut inside. Aubameyang. Dembele deflects over the bar. 20 minutes to go. Got a score from there. We really should have done much better. Didn't quite happen. Going to play it short to Guerrero. Into the back post. Sanchez. Go on. Oh, right at his face. Sewell's in there. Can't find the right pass. That's it. Drawn the game 0-0. I don't think I really need to say much about that. It's obvious where the 3 points should be going in this match. Another game. More drop points. It's the reason why we're not top. 40% possession is not good enough as well, clearly. But 9 shots, 6 on target, and no goal. Okay, Chelsea have come back to me about my inquiry, which I made off camera. They've asked for 17.5. So the bid that I put in of 20 million is probably, well, 20 million combined is probably going to be accepted, I'd imagine, in the next couple of days, because that is, by their accounts, overpaying, by the looks of it. Brooks isn't happy with the result at the club. That's good, because he seems to be on the way out now, and Moreno wants to take up Thiago's spot. That's kind of the aim, to be honest, although I've not been massively impressed with Moreno in-game. So, you know, we'll have to try and fit him into the team somehow. Hopefully I can get him more game time, though, because him and Weigl, I think, are much more used in real life than what we've been using them. Chelsea have come back and actually rejected the offer that we put in to try and sign Christiansen. Not interested in Brooks. That's a bit disappointing, actually. We're going to go with 8 million, and I'm going to have to make them be interested in him. Iheanacho accepts the new contract. Again, I've done that for those who don't know, to try and increase his value. And that sort of thing, in case I do get any sort of bids in. We've also got one of our youth academy players joining the senior setup now, which is good. Some player drills here. We are going to go with, I think, the exact same players I've done the last couple of weeks. Emery Moore's drill's been changed, although the chance creation one's been brought in, as opposed to, I think he was on a short passing one or something before, but he wasn't set to make much progress on that really this week. We do have some attributes going up, actually, for some of our youngsters. Emery Moore, though, pretty much staying the same on his drills that he's done. Transfer offer in for John Brooks, the player that we're looking to try and get rid of and get in Christiansen. So it's Wolfsburg. Not ideal with it being sort of a rival team in the league. We are going to ask for, I think, 17 million. We'll wait and see what they say to that. I hope they match it. It's obviously a little bit above its value, but I think it's certainly worth that. And obviously if we do sell him, then we'll just offer pure cash to try and sign Christiansen. Okay, we've got transfer deadline day now. We have some emails to take a look at, the first of which is a scout report for Courier. He is 82 overall, so about what I expected, to be honest. 88 finishing, really, really good stats, 22 years old, all those sort of things. So it does look really good, but obviously he's quite an expensive player. I don't know whether we really need him, to be honest. Monthly scouting update, we've got a few players to take a look at. I'm being quite strict with this at the moment, so they've got to have really, really high potentials for me to be able to sign them up, just so we don't just take up spaces for the sake of it. We've also actually got one youth academy player I need to show you, which looks really good. I can't quite remember, though, whether he's actually able to join us yet or not. He might be 15. We'll have to wait and see in a second. Chelsea have come back and again rejected the offer for Christiansen. That's annoying, so we'll actually just leave that on for now, see what Wolfsburg have said. They will pay 15 million. I think, do you know what, we will just accept it. We need to get him out the door, and we need to get in Christiansen. I don't want to risk it. We've got 10 hours left to try and do this deal, so that's what we will do. Get rid of Brooks out of the deal and put in a bid for 15 million, the exact same that we are getting for Brooks. Okay, so this is the guy that we recently signed, like a couple of minutes ago, basically, that joined from the youth academy that I was on about. He's got a really, really high potential. He's 16 years old. I forgot that I'd offered him a contract. At 63 overall. Looks really, really good. Stats-wise, obviously, right now doesn't look fantastic, but his potential was something like between, I want to say, 87 and 94. It might have even been a little bit higher. But yeah, it was really, really good. Left-footed, centre-attacking mid. Can also play centre-mid as well. Really good creative player. So we're hopefully going to try and train him up over the next few weeks, because he does look like our best youngster that we currently have, I think, in the squad. Chelsea have come back and actually accepted the £15 million bid for Christiansen. We've also managed to sell Brooks as well. We got £12.5 million for him, and we can hopefully replace him now if we can sign Christiansen. So let's wait and see how we do. We're going to offer him 80 grand a week, which is what he wants. 5-year contract, and I don't know his overall, so we're just going to go swap rotational. Again, we'll wait and see what he says to that. Hopefully he agrees to it, though. I'm going to just go on the side of caution, I think, with that one, just in case he's like 77, 78 overall. I'm not really too sure. I'm not expecting loads. He's not going to be my starting centre-back, I wouldn't have thought. He's just kind of one that I've got in there in case we need him throughout the season. And as you can see, he has accepted the contract, 80 grand a week, squad rotational player. We've signed him up 15 million. Now let's wait and see what overall he is. I mean, 15 million, it's not loads. It's not like I'm paying massive amounts. 80 overall, pretty good actually, quite happy with that. 84 marking. Standing and slide tackle look really, really good actually. But yeah, 80 overall. It's now just gone up to 21 years old. So actually looks really, really good. Very happy with that one. 1 or 2, wait, is it 1 overall less than Brooks? Yet he's 3 years younger. So it's a no-brainer really. I don't think I showed you Origi actually when I signed him. He's 81 overall basically. These are his stats. 85 strength, which is actually very impressive. I didn't realise it was that good. 78 finishing, not so good. But, you know, we can work on that. We'll train it up. 86 dribbling. I'm pretty sure he can play in a few different positions. He can left wing, right wing. So very impressive stuff. And he will go around sort of the bench for now, depending on where Iheanacho goes, basically. Every single transfer window I seem to make a profit, which obviously is never my aim, but we always seem to get in such like large amounts for some of our players that we don't use as much. I always seem to make a profit every single time. So we've actually spent 41 million so far and got in 75. I can't see myself signing any more players. Obviously, Iheanacho could leave. We've got a lot of players on loan that I'm going to try and get rid of as well. So we'll wait and see what this transfer offer is. Now, it's for Moreno. This is a strange bid. Just under 30 million for a player which I don't really use that much. But I like him a lot. I want to use him. He's not great in game, though, which is a little bit frustrating. But Juventus putting in a bid. It's a strange one. I've never really planned to get rid of him in this transfer window. I want to try and keep hold of him. I need to really train him a little bit as well, to be honest, but it's difficult with a lot of good youngsters in the squad. So I think we will just reject that one. I wasn't really expecting a bid for him, to be honest. Hopefully another bid coming in, maybe for Iheanacho, Aubameyang. Another player I don't want to get rid of. Man United wanting him. A few people in the comments below the last few episodes, in fact, maybe 10 episodes, to be honest, the last 10, have been saying maybe get rid of Aubameyang, look at Lewandowski, and various different players. But I'm really happy with Aubameyang, so I don't really feel like I should get rid of him. And I don't really want to kind of dismantle the Dortmund team too much. Another transfer offer for Aubameyang. This time Arsenal actually wanting to pay more than someone. That's unusual. And obviously I'll reject that. There was no way I was going to sell Aubameyang with 3 hours left in the transfer window. And it doesn't seem like we're going to get rid of Iheanacho, which is frustrating. I bet we'll get a bid in for him now, though, just to annoy me even more. Or is it a loan? No, it's Weigl. Why is everyone after the players I'm not trying to sell? Again, Weigl, I feel like is a very important player that we've not used, similar to Moreno. But it's difficult when you only play with 2 centre mids a lot of the time, which is why I think maybe we should be using this sort of formation as well. It has worked for me in the past, but so has the 5 at the back as well. To be honest, the 5 at the back, it doesn't feel that defensive in game. It does feel like you do kind of hammer them with chances, to be honest. We just don't seem to score them. And let's just go through the final hour. Also, Carvalho went to PSG for 49 million. I didn't realise he was that good. I thought he was only like 82, 83 overall. We'll wait and see. And he's 87 on this. Wow, that is a very, very good player. Not surprisingly, they've paid just under 50 million. So that is everything for this transfer window now. We've got 3 emails to take a look at. Don't know what they're going to be about. First one is a scout report on this centre. Yeah, I was looking at this centre actually from Nice. Looks like a very good player, very interesting stats, very fast as well. Good passing, 82 overall. Looks pretty good. Maybe one that we take a look at a little bit later on. I don't know why, but he just seems pretty decent. I don't know where he's coming from, to be honest. But yeah, he's growing quite well. Won't bother with the scout reports this week. And that is pretty much it for this episode. Sadly, I haven't managed to get onto another game. The game against Stuttgart we probably wouldn't have enough time for, so we'll have to end the episode here. If we take a look at the league table, though, if I win this next match, I actually go level on points with Bayern. That means they must have lost a game somewhere, I think. Maybe lost their last match or something like that. But if we do win the match, we go on 38 points. But Bayern Leverkusen have a game in hand over Bayern as well. So if they win, they go on to 46. And if we win, we'd be on 38, so we'd actually be 8 points behind still. We obviously just need the fixture where we come up against them to come up quite quickly. That would be nice. Let's see, when do we actually play Bayern Leverkusen? When's the next time? 4th of April. Have we already played them now? Because I'm pretty sure we did beat them. I'm pretty sure that was this season where we beat them. Yeah, we beat them 4-1 actually, quite easily, I suppose you could say. 4-1 we beat them earlier on in the season. So, yeah, I think we need that game to come up quite quickly in April. Because it'd be nice to nick some points off them. We will end the episode here. I'll stop going on. We'll leave it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 40 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do that. We are trying to hit 6,000 subscribers, as I said at the start of the episode. So if you could help contribute to that, I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.